Bracket. So, I got an Ethernet adapter for my computer, and I nudged it just a little, and it was enough to disconnect the Ethernet cord, which disconnected OBS. So I had to reconnect. Luckily, my Wi-Fi is doing okay. So this is gonna be in 2 parts. Yay! At least I noticed that it happened. I agree with the creature. You all look at Juana. What? I don't just contradict people for the sake of it. If I think Karina is right, I have no problem admitting it. You used my name! You said my name! I just don't notice she has flowers on her jacket. That's so cute. Well, if even Juana agrees, that's a sign. How should we go about this? You're glad you were able to contribute, even if it was just a small thing, and above all, you're glad that Juana calls you by your name. Hey! Even the game acknowledges it. I'll focus on deciphering the notebook. I'll travel around the region and try to track him down using my power. I'll talk to everyone we know, gather their Ecclesiacores, and ask if they've seen the Dark God. Should we also ask them to join the fight? I don't think we should. That would send Glauco the wrong message. The goal is to reason with him. We don't know what he'll do if he feels threatened. The Ecclesiacores are just in case. Besides, we don't want everyone to get gripped by panic. We have to handle this ourselves. I see. In that case, I'll try to practice my powers. I know it's unlikely to work. I've tried many times before, but it's the only way I could think of to help. Good idea, Coru. Sounds perfect to me. Yes, I trust you. I'll help Coru. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. The others look at Coru with mischievous smiles. They know. They see it. I mean, because of the bond, not because you're human. I forget a lot of things, but not this. A return home is an important mission as well. Of course. Yes, Karina, you're still under Coru's protection. Take this as an opportunity to help her while you continue to develop the bond. Good idea. Surely a human that just found out about the existence of magic is the best option to help her with her magic. As if your help had worked. Stop it. It sounds like I have anything else to do. I guess. Well, we've got it sorted. We can start first thing tomorrow. Tomorrow? Yes, Professor. We're not owls. We need to sleep. Coru nods enthusiastically. Her eyes are drowsy. And so do you. So much has happened to you they haven't even noticed the passing hours, but now that everything is planned, sleepiness is starting to catch up with you. You're right. In fact, I'll sleep too this time. With all the GALA preparations, I hadn't slept a wink this morning. For me, that's the equivalent of staying up all night. Good. Everyone off to bed then. Good night. Bye. Yago and Juana disappear in a flash of magic. Have a good rest. Boo walks out the office door. A few seconds later, you hear another door close in the distance at the end of the hallway. Good night, Karina. Coru slowly turns towards the study's door. Don't go. Before I can even finish the sentence, she turns around. Oh, you want me to stay? I wanted to stay. Coru walks over to you and stands beside the sofa bed. She looks at you with a huge smile and sparkling eyes. What did you have in mind? Aren't you scared? I actually do. Is that okay? I don't want to transfer that fear to you, but I guess it's only natural to be scared in this situation. And if we think about it rationally, we have a good plan. I'm sure one of them will find Glauco, and then we'll save your realm. I can't do much for the search, but if I can at least increase the size of my light magic, that could help with the shadows. I don't know. I'm sorry I can't give much help, but I'll do my best to keep you safe. Coru's face lights up. Aw, really? Of course I will. If we're together, this will be less scary. She sits in the armchair next to the sofa bed with an affectionate expression. She shivers as she notices you watching her. But what's that strange look in your eyes, Karina? Is it worry? I see a strange look in your eyes. It's worry, isn't it? Even if it's just him without his shadows, he's a huge threat to your realm. Flirty way. You look at Coru with eyes full of desire, hoping she notices. Wait, hang on. Can I go back? No, I can't go back! Okay, we're gonna save here. Kiss her on the cheek. Coru gets startled, but immediately blushes and smiles. She turns around, looks at you shyly, and kisses you back on the cheek. Good night, Karina. You go into the bathroom, brush your teeth, and put on the pajamas they lent you the night before. It's actually really cute. Will Coru like it? Can't wait to see her reaction. But Coru is already asleep when you come back. Well, it's okay. You were tired anyway. You get into bed and fall asleep right away. You sleep soundly without any nightmares. The morning light streams in through the large windows of the office. You slept for several hours and feel completely recharged. You listen to Coru's steady breathing. She's still asleep in the armchair next to you. You notice the space between you. At some point during the night, you must have ended up holding hands. How many hours have you been sleeping like this, linked together? A small smile slips from your lips. Careful not to wake her, you get up and go into the bathroom. You freshen up a bit and put on the clothes from the first day, which someone washed and folded during the gala. Yay, that's sweet. Back in the study, you find Coru already awake and dressed. Aww. These match her gala outfit. That's sweet. Good morning. Good morning. Shall we go? You fix your hair a little and step out into the hallway. Fu is waiting for you there. He lets out a little chuckle when he sees you both coming out of the room together. Good morning. I hope you got some rest. We have a long day ahead. Coru, do you already know where you're going? Yes, I was thinking of going to the northern beech forest. There we won't bother or be bothered. Beech forest, yes, that's a good idea. Tiago will also go there according to the list he gave me, but later in the afternoon. If you end up bumping into each other, please try not to distract him or ask him for help. His planned schedule is really tight. Got it, we won't distract him. Great, all settled. And Karina, you can help her with this. I know you've just learned about the existence of magic, but there are other ways to assist her. Actually, I think your sole presence already cheers her up enough that she might find the motivation she lacks. I don't think this is a motivation issue. Perfect, so everything's clear now. Off you go. I'll stay in my office and try to decipher the notebook. Good luck, Coru, Karina. You too, Professor. Alright, Karina, hold on tight. And take Coru's hand and the flash of teleportation magic surrounds you. You appear in a beautiful beech forest. The straight, sturdy trunks rise above you, imposing. The morning sunlight filters through the dense foliage, creating a stunning contrast of light and shadow. Tiny light dots reflect on the stream that runs nearby, and on Coru's shy face. The image is breathtaking. After smiling at you, Coru takes a few steps back and stands in the center of a small clearing. She closes... I think it's supposed to be her, not his. Nothing seems to happen at first, but she soon activates the light in her hand. She glances at it. Nothing. To nobody's surprise, it looks exactly the same. What are you trying to do? What do you mean? I'm trying to cast a bigger light. I know, but what method are you trying? Trying to focus, like a lot, to use my full mental capacity. Maybe the problem is the spot? Let's move deeper into the forest. Coru takes your hand. She's just started pulling your arm to guide you when you hear screams getting closer. Ah! Don't let go! Nope. Zona and Gamu come running up, panting. She drags him by the hand so he doesn't fall behind. That's a cute outfit, by the way. Just saying. Coru! Karina! Help! You look behind them. One of the terrifying shadows is chasing them at full speed. Oh my! What do I do? Coru, your light! Cast it! Oh, yeah, right! The shadow stands still. It doesn't approach you, but it doesn't leave either. Stronger, Coru! Make it leave! I can't! This is the strongest light I can cast! Alright, then light that bush! What? I can't do that! I did it by accident last time and you almost killed me! Because you almost burned the whole area, but I'm here this time. Quick, just do it! Coru obeys. The bush ignites and the shadow flees. Almost immediately, Shauna points her arms at the stream just to point back at the bush with a graceful movement that almost feels like a dance. A small mass of water flies out of the current and lands on the bush, putting the fire out. That was awesome, girls. You're incredible. Aw, thanks, Gamu. What happened? Why was it chasing you? We were just walking around chilling when a bunch of shadows attacked out of nowhere. We didn't see them until they were almost on top of us. It was terrifying. Yeah, it's just that we were distracted. We were a little distracted. Distracted. Someone wanted to post a bot. Jana glances at you sideways and a small smile slips out. Were you on a date? Well, yeah. I knew it. I saw you two really close at the gala during my session. Yay, I got achievement. Matchmaker. Yeah, right. The truth is, it was thanks to Karina who encouraged me to talk to Gamu. If not, this silly guy wouldn't have dared to say anything to me. I just thought you'd reject me. But I gave you plenty of hints. The only thing missing was a neon sign. I didn't know. How embarrassing. Men not understanding hints also applies to myths, Karina. Well, thanks a lot, Karina. So it was Karina. Good job. These two needed a little push. Once is nervous, a chance to contribute to the gossip. Oh. Right? I think we all noticed it, except you two. That's wild. So embarrassing. Not at all. It was so cute. Gamu takes a few steps back, trying to hide his nervousness. By the way, Shauna, where were all those shadows? To the south. I've never seen so many together, I swear. Do you have any idea why it might be? Has something happened to Guauco? Coru and you look at each other. Well, we're trying to deal with it, but we've been asked not to share too many details. I guess he's just trying to distract us. That doesn't sound good. There are a lot of helpless myths in that area. They could get hurt. Do you know where Tiago is? If we find him, we can ask him to come help with his howl. No idea, but he's also helping with the mission. It would be best not to distract him. I see. Well, if we don't know where he is, there's not much we can do. Hey, Coru, what if you come and we repeat what we did before? Oh, I don't know if I have the time. I need to focus on increasing my power. Let's do it. Let's try a different approach. You're right, Karina. This aligns with what Professor Boo suggested. Let's decide. We're going to help Shauna with the shadows to see if my power develops. Like in the movies, right? My power will activate just in time to save us from danger. Exactly. Yeah, that always works. Great, this gives me hope. Come on, let's go. Gamu, are you joining us? If you don't mind, I'm going to check if everything's alright in my burrow. This whole shadow thing is giving me a bad feeling. Of course, better safe than sorry. We'll be fine. Goodbye, Gamu, but don't worry too much. I'm sure everything will be alright. And I'm happy for you two. You make an adorable couple. Sayu, Gamu, I'll call you later. No, I'm not going to try to translate that. I'm assuming it's some kind of farewell. Come on. Go. Please do. Bye. Find the shadows in the southern part of the forest. There really are a lot of them. Guauco is spreading farther than you ever imagined. Coru and Zana repeat the controlled fire trick, which works perfectly once again. It works every time, without exception. You move from one area of the beach forest to another, clearing it of shadows. It makes you happy to see Coru so cheerful, probably because she's feeling useful. The hours fly by without you even noticing until the sun begins to set. Thank you so much, Coru. I'll leave you alone. I want to check on my lake before it gets dark. I hope everything is okay. I'm sure it is. Guauco gets along with you. I thought the same about your relationship with him, but if he's giving you trouble too... Well, I hope everything gets sorted out, whatever it is. Tayo, Coru, Karina. Jana disappears in a burst of white light. You watch Coru, who has summoned her flame and is studying it with a sad expression. What's wrong? My flame is useless. By itself, it doesn't do anything at all. So what? You don't have to do it alone. Yeah, I know you're trying to cheer me up, but... Coru extinguishes her flame, her eyes full of sadness. Karina, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry you ended up stuck with the worst myth of all. I should have thought about you, not myself. But, well, I guess it's too late to regret it now. I don't know. I don't know what to do now. Let's look for a new approach. Something we might have missed. You can almost see smoke coming out of Coru's head, and not from her flame, but by her expression it doesn't look like anything is coming to her mind. The professor could have at least given us a clue. We could go ask him, but he begged us not to disturb him until tonight. We're interrupted by a little sound coming from the ground. The voice feels familiar. That's El Coco! Huh? Isn't that? You look around, but there's no sign of El Coco. Was it just your imagination? No, that wouldn't make sense. We both heard it at the same time. Coru, very confused, starts rummaging through the bushes. Could it be around here? But these plants aren't very dense. It's impossible that... There! I just touched something soft. El Coco appears on the ground. Literally, he has just materialized out of nowhere. El Coco! Was he invisible? That does seem to be the case, doesn't it? But this is very strange. El Coco doesn't have the power to become invisible. He doesn't have any kind of magic. Besides, how did he get here? I had a thought. Hang on. El Coco. El Coco, El Coco, El Coco. There we go. I'm planning to include a link to the page to buy the El Coco plushie on my use the VOD. So I typed that up real quick. You must have moved him by accident again, as usual. Yeah, well, you didn't like that. Yeah, that seems likely. But how? It doesn't make any sense. The baby moving thing is part of my legends. I don't actually have any teleportation power. And definitely not something so specific as babies. Coru crouches down to talk to El Coco. Coquito, I'm sorry, come here. Coru tries to pick El Coco up, but the moment she touches him, El Coco disappears. Oh no, I messed it up again. They're going to kill me, they're going to kill me. Where did I move it? It's dangerous with the shadows roaming everywhere. Coru, I think you're making El Coco invisible. But how is that possible? My lesson doesn't mention anything about invisibility powers. Let's recap. What were your powers again? Let me see. I'm a flame witch. I have light powers. I can activate that spark with my fingers, use optical transformation effects, and according to the legend, move babies around. But the professor already confirmed I don't have any displacement powers. Wait a second. Karina, what if this is another optical effect of my light powers? Like a mirror, camouflage. That makes perfect sense. Right? Let me try it on you. Go ahead. The witch steps closer to you, cups your cheek with her hand, and pulls it away immediately. Karina, you've disappeared. Did it work? Are you still here? Yes, I'm here. I can't believe it. It worked. I'm so excited. Wait, I'll bring you back to normal. Let's see if it works. Coru brings her hand close to your face carefully so she doesn't hit you since she can't see you. Just slightly so she ends up touching your lips and you kiss her palm. Oh! Coru smiles and looks down, blushing bright red. Karina, this is great, isn't it? This was a total success. Although, it doesn't really help us much. Invisibility won't help us fight the shadows or find Glauco. Coru lowers her head. Her eyes are teary. We can definitely use it somehow. Thanks, but I'm not so sure. You're interrupted by the horrible sound of a shadow dragging itself across the ground. You see her in the distance, approaching the clearing where you are. Luckily, it's getting dark. She doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. Oh no, we need to go. Coru grabs your hand, ready to teleport you both, but she lets go immediately. Oh no, El Coco, where is he? We can't leave without him. The shadow keeps moving closer. It's getting nearer, but it still hasn't seen you. Run, make us invisible. Coru grabs your arm again. She disappears instantly, followed by your legs and then your whole body. With her other hand, she touches her own cheeks, which also vanishes immediately. The shadow keeps moving forward. You shiver as it passes right beside you. You also feel Coru tense up, still holding onto your arm. But the specter doesn't notice your presence. It walks past as if nothing is there and disappears between two beaches in the distance. She's gone, right? The witch makes you visible again. That was terrifying. Coru, that was amazing! You think so? I'm glad it worked. We have to go. It's going to be extremely dangerous at night. El Coco, where are you, sweetie? You listen carefully, but there's no response from the little creature. El Coco, please, we have to go. Remember, we can't see you. El Coco, it's dinner time. He liked that before. Coru quickly reaches towards the direction of El Coco's voice. El Coco! You really know him well, Karina. Let's go. Coru picks El Coco up in her arms and with her free hand takes yours to teleport you both. Hello! Coru, how many times do I have to tell you not to teleport into my office? Oh, I forgot. You always forget. Sorry. How was your day? Did you manage to locate Guaco? No, but don't worry. Your mission was just to focus on practicing. You didn't need to find him. I just hope Juan or Tiago had better luck because the Silk Book is impossible to decipher. But, well, I haven't given up hope. I still have the whole night and part of the morning. But El Coco, there you are. Sorry, I didn't pay much attention to you today. Well, Coru, Karina, I'll continue in the East Wing Library. That way you can get some rest. Good night. Boo rushes out of the office, taking El Coco with him and leaving Coru speechless. He didn't even notice we took El Coco. Makes sense. He's probably been focused all day. And all for nothing. Damn it, I wish I was a bit less useless so I could help with the search. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't want to overwhelm you with my overthinking. Anyway, it's time to sleep. Coru stares at the unfolded sofa bed. Karina, are you sleepy or do you feel like chatting for a bit? Let's talk for a bit. Coru smiles as she shyly approaches you. She sits down on the sofa bed and leans her back against the wall. She pats the empty space next to her, signaling for you to sit beside her. Sit down next to her. You feel the warmth radiating from Coru's body. She sure is a light witch, but even though it's summer, it isn't uncomfortable. Quite the opposite. That closeness feels comforting. You notice her breathing quicken as she shifts slightly to get closer. She leans her face closer to yours and you unconsciously close your eyes. Seconds pass and the warmth you felt drawing closer never reaches your lips. In fact, you notice it falling away. You had a beach leaf in your hair. It looks so cute, but I thought it might be uncomfortable to sleep. Coru glances around nervously. Okay, what should we talk about? I have an idea. Tell me something about yourself. What are your hobbies? I made a huge mistake by assuming all humans are the same. I want to fix that. And I want to know you, Karina. I like playing video games. I love learning about human stuff. I never miss a chance. I mean, in general, okay? It's not what I'm doing right now. Right now, I'm trying to get to know you as a person. And what about magic? Don't you usually study it? I should, but it's useless if I can't even get my power to work. Karina, I feel much better now. Thanks for staying and talking with me. I'm really sorry I'm such a mess, but I appreciate that you're still by my side. Coru's eyes fill with tears. I like being with you. Thanks, Karina. I like being with you too. Karina, I can't stop thinking. I'm worried I haven't done enough. The professor said he still hasn't deciphered the notebook. What if none of them managed to find Glauco? Then all of this will have been pointless. Should we also be looking for Glauco? You think of anything to locate him? Well, no, nothing. It doesn't matter. You glance at Coru out of the corner of your eye and notice her eyes are teary. Protective instinct stirs within you, and you feel the urge to comfort her. What do you do? I'm not going to ask her to leave. Oh, she really liked that. Coru blushes but doesn't move away. She actually snuggles closer to you and lets you place your hand on her waist. You stay like that for several minutes without saying a word. The side of Coru's shirt has ridden up slightly at her hip, and you can feel the touch of her skin, warm and soft. She shivers when you caress that area. She doesn't speak or look at you, but she hugs you and buries her face against your collarbone. I'm gonna be right back. I don't know how long I'm gonna be, but I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. My sister got back from a trip, so I was double checking that whether there was anything I need to do, but there wasn't. Cora's body slowly relaxes, her breathing settles into a calmer rhythm, until she falls asleep on your chest. Of course she does. Well, it's time for you to go to sleep too. You should move over to the armchair. Coru can have the sofa bed. What's the best way to get up without disturbing her sleep? Is it better to move away slowly or with a quick, sharp motion? Keep turning it over in your mind. As sleep begins to take over, dream of the beech forest, but there's no trace of the terrifying shadows. Coru takes your hand as she explains curious details about the myth's way of life. You return the gesture by talking to her about human traditions. Her eyes shine brighter than ever. Suddenly, Coru starts to cry, but something doesn't add up. She looks happy. Where are those sobs coming from? Little by little, you wake up. Ah, right, you're on the sofa bed at Cerro del Bu with Coru. Your arm is still around her, and she's hugging you tightly, her face buried in your neck. She's trembling and crying in her sleep. What do? Soft kiss. The gesture seems to calm her, but she shifts uneasily under the sheets, until she slowly opens her eyes. What? Karina, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to wake you. It's just that I can't get it out of my head. I think I could have done more. And on top of that, I dreamed about things from when I was little, and I can't stop thinking about it. Are myths born as children? Yes, of course. When I was born, or appeared, however you want to call it, everyone was really excited. Back then, there were still very few myths. They were just starting to study how we are born, and they were very focused on the arrival of the Nkoruha, a myth very popular amongst humans. They knew I was going to appear at any moment, and they had high expectations for me. It's nice that they were waiting for you. Yeah, they weren't wrong. One day I materialized, and my power was so strong that I could do basic magic without even practicing it. For example, it takes many myths years to learn teleportation. I could do it almost without thinking. It was instinctive, innate. I also managed to activate my flame at a very young age. It was tiny, but it was there. My classmates took years to learn how to activate their power. See? And then you say you're not incredible. Well, people took care of me, cheered for me, and liked me. It was a strange feeling. I won't lie. The thing Yes, there came a point where my classmates finally learned. They caught up with me. I was really happy for them. Finally, we could move forward together. But for some reason I don't understand, only they moved forward. When I tried to go further, my power didn't respond. I couldn't do anything beyond basic magic. While they advanced, learned new techniques, and became more powerful, I stayed the same, with my little flame and basic teleportation. The most I managed to master was the optical transformation effect, but only a limited version of it. Even today, I can only mimic simple shapes. It's very obvious. It only works if you're far away or don't see well, like that cat from your world. Yes, you remember that cat. It was what started all this mess. The thing is, I never managed to learn anything else. I fell behind. The oldest Miss said something must have taken my power, that maybe it was a curse. But I didn't feel like anything was taken. I would have noticed. It's strange, isn't it? I think I know what's going on. Really? What is it? Maybe you're just blocked. Huh? What do you mean? You never had to practice. You never learned how to learn. Exactly. This is the problem that happens with a lot of gifted kids. They learn, stuff comes easily to them, and then when they finally come across something that they can't just pick up and learn, they get frustrated because they never learned how to learn. Oh, wait. I think I get it now. Is saying I'm waiting for a power to come back that never left? Is that what you mean? You got used to working by instinct, and when that wasn't enough, you didn't know how to practice. Sure. That makes perfect sense. I reached a point where I needed a discipline I had never built. Karina, you're the first person who has ever thought of this, and it's quite likely you're right. But now it's too late to fix it. I wish I'd met you earlier. If I had fully mastered my magic, maybe I could have located Guauco. Light travels at incredible speed. Who knows if I even have a kind of radar like Tiago's, for example. And that's not even mentioning the light of ages. My light power at its full potential could literally be the answer to all of this. Maybe it's even the cause. The light of ages is disappointed in me, and that's why it's fading. Coru is starting to spiral into negative thoughts that won't help at all. It's never too late to help. To start, I'll help. What? When? How? It's the middle of the night. Guauco is about to do something terrible today, and I don't even know where to begin. You have anything in mind? Is there a magic instruction manual? Well, yes, there's the master book we got at the academy. Maybe that master book could help you. Well, I've ignored it until now because I assumed I couldn't use it until my power came back. But now that I know that there's nothing to get back, only something to develop, yes, it could be a good starting point. There's just one problem. You see, my master book is in the Vela de Jerte. What is it doing there? Well, you see, Coru suddenly gets very nervous. She can't find the words. Whatever it is, I won't judge you. Oh, alright, fine. But you have to promise not to tell the others. My name? Now I'm even more curious. Alright, here goes. I didn't tell you the whole truth about when we met. The real reason I was in Jerte that afternoon. I was preparing to move to the human realm. I was getting ready to move to the human realm. So you were running away. No! Well, yes, I guess so. Karina, you have no idea how hard this is. Being a disappointment to everyone. Being looked down on. Being left out of things. I used to love going with the witches from the Bañadero de Anaga. In the human realm, I'd just be another person. I wouldn't stand out for my lack of power. Now you know what's wrong with you. You don't need to run away. Exactly. And at the same time, now I have other reasons for wanting to go to the human realm. Coru gives you a look full of longing, but also shy. But that doesn't matter now, because we can't travel between realms. Let's get back to what matters. The master book might contain answers about my power, about how to use it. What should we do? Karina, are you sure this could be our last chance to locate Guauco? You're right, let's go get the book. What? I was hoping you'd say that. It'll be full of shadows. I'm really scared, but also full of hope. Luckily, we can use my newly discovered little trick. Coru takes your hand. With the other, she touches your face to make you disappear and does the same to herself. Let's go! A flash of teleportation magic envelops your invisible bodies. Come on, go! You appear in the Valley de Jerte. It feels like an eternity has passed, but it hasn't been that long since you teleported to this realm. Right here. The entire area is indeed full of shadows, but they ignore you, or rather, they don't notice your arrival. Without saying a word, Coru pulls your arm and guides you between the shadows. You squeeze her hand tighter. The last thing you want is to lose her while you're invisible. Coru squeezes your hand back while she keeps moving forward. You carefully dodge the shadows. Being invisible doesn't mean they can't hear or feel you. If you touch them, you must avoid that at all costs. Finally, Coru stops. She slowly helps you sit on a rock along the path and lets go. See a bush rustle, and from it a pink backpack covered in accessories floats up. Coru presses them against the backpack, just in time so they don't clatter and make noise. The nearest shadows are just a few meters away, so luckily they don't hear anything. You flinch when something touches your side, but it's just Coru sitting next to you with the backpack. She presses herself against you as much as possible, and you wonder if it's because of the small space on the rock, or something else. A very thick book floats out of the backpack and opens beside you. You try to read what Coru is looking at, but you don't understand any of it. An hour passes, maybe 2. Incredibly bored, and your backside hurts from the hard rock. At least Coru seems focused. The pages keep turning. Another good thing is that you've gotten so used to the presence of the shadows that they're starting to feel a bit less frightening. Another hour passes. Dawn is starting to break. The book suddenly closes. Coru speaks in an almost imperceptible whisper. Karina, I think I've got it. It's a bit of a crazy idea, but I hope it works. You feel Coru's body lift from the rock and hear her small footsteps heading straight toward the shadows. What the heck? What's going on? Oh, there we go. Ooh. A myth materializes in the middle of them, but it isn't Coru. It's Glauco? How did Coru make him appear? What kind of spell has she learned? If she can summon any myths, she should hurry and call the others. No way. Something doesn't add up. That Glauco... You move closer, taking advantage of the fact that the shadows are distracted, talking to their master. Their false master. So she looks like him. Okay. Because that isn't Glauco. It's Coru. Only her gestures and voice give her away. Something the shadows would never notice. Coru perfectly imitates Glauco's signature wrist movement, the one he always uses to dismiss the shadows. They vanish instantly. That is cool! Karina, it's not worth... Ow! Right, you're still invisible. After recovering from the bump, Coru reaches out her hand, the hand of Glauco. Carefully, she brushes your cheek to make you visible again. Coru, that was amazing! Right? And Karina, you don't even know the best part. The shadows revealed to me where Glauco will carry out the plan. It's actually pretty obvious now that I know it. Oh wait, I'm switching back to my normal form. A very happy Coru replaces the terrifying figure of the god of darkness. And just in time for the meeting, the others are going to freak out. I can't wait to tell them. Coru jumps right next to you and grabs your hand, completely thrilled. Karina, this was all thanks to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You can't help but smile as the teleportation light surrounds you both. Even then, Coru keeps bouncing excitedly. You appear in Professor Boo's office. The rest of the myths are already there. Coru, Karina, right on time. Let's begin. The professor addresses the group as a whole. I hope you have good news, because I don't. No luck with the notebook? No, I found other things, but not tonight's location. What things? I managed to decipher part of the notebook that talked about magical domes. I already know how Glauco makes them. That's good, isn't it? I don't have enough power to cover a large area like he does. I think I could make a small one to protect us tonight. If we can find him. Have the rest of you had any luck with the search? You look at Coru. She's dying to announce the good news. Oh, gotta let Coru have her moment. Coru winks at you in gratitude. Her eyes are shining, but she bites her tongue behind that restrained smile. She's playing hard to get. You're touched by how much she's enjoying this. Don't ask me. My job was to collect a bunch of Eculsicores, and I've done it. Well, we did have to search for the place among all. Better a steady donkey than a wild horse. I've secured the weapons. What's next? Come on. I haven't found him. I'm so sorry. There were shadows causing chaos everywhere, and people needed help. But, Tiago, we agreed you wouldn't get distracted, even if it came to something like that. We knew it could happen. Yes, I know. I'm so sorry. I lost track of time. I tried to make up for it this morning, but nothing. Well, then we have a serious problem. Coru, I know you weren't searching, but focusing on your powers. Did you at least have any luck with that? Well, yeah. I've learned how to do something interesting. Coru approaches El Coco, touches him, and El Coco disappears. Coru, no! Where did you send him? Coru, honey, it's great that you've got your teleportation power under control, but now we can't go looking for El Coco all over the realm. Coru laughs. El Coco! Everyone starts looking around, searching for El Coco in the room. Coru brings her hand to the exact spot where El Coco disappeared, and the little monster reappears. How? Invisibility! Coru tells them everything, how you discovered the invisibility trick, how it works, and how Coru already has it under control. Coru, this is incredible. It sure is. It gives us an incredible advantage for tonight. Good work, Coru. It really is amazing. Too bad none of us have figured out where Guaico will be. This invisibility technique would be perfect to approach. Well, actually, they all turn their heads at you, intrigued. We've got the place. Everyone is speechless. Coru flashes a huge smile. She's so happy that the attention she's getting is positive this time. You explain what you've discovered, how, and your theory about it. Coru, that was extremely dangerous and brilliant, both the idea and its execution. Agreed. I'm so proud of you. I knew you'd figure out your magic sooner or later. Exactly, and what you mentioned about the location, that makes perfect sense. How did I not think of that before? That scoundrel. We have to go stop him right now. He doesn't plan on doing anything until nightfall. We have time to get ready. Besides, we have to wait for the others. They should be here any moment. The others? Oh, are we gonna get everyone else involved too after all? Professor, we're here. Just in time. Let's go. You walk down the hallway until you reach the large room you've already become completely familiar with. In the center you find Drax, Donna, and Gamu. Hi! Professor, have you told them? They're our friends. They can know. Are they joining the fight? There won't be a fight. The goal is to talk to him. But no, they've come for something else. You know what day it is today, don't you? The day we're going to break Wauko's leg. No, we're not going to break anything on anyone, only if he doesn't cooperate. But that's not what I meant. It's the night of San Juan. Right, and what happens on the San Juan Eve? You'll have to be more specific, Professor. Tonight, the cycle of purification of the light of ages ends. Which is probably why Guauco picked tonight, now that I think about it. Oh, right, yes. It's the last night the light will show abnormal behavior. It happens every year during St. John's Eve. It's as if it goes crazy. I need that data for my research, but since there's a chance we might have to deal with Guauco, I asked them to come and take the measurements. And here we are. You can count on us. Did you manage to track him down in the end? Boo fills them in on what Coru and you have discovered and what the plan is going to be. Thank you for coming. Our problems don't end after stopping Guauco. The light is suffering, and I intend to find out what's wrong with it. Besides, this way they can also take care of El Coco. El Coco! And Karina. Everyone turns to look at Boo, uncertain. And at you too. The situation has become awkward in a matter of seconds. You feel a knot in your stomach. Don't they want you to go with them? Now, of course, it makes sense. You'd only get in the way. This isn't a game. It could turn into a battle. Oh, boy. Hang on. I want to double check something. looking for. That's it. That's it. Okay. Okay. Alright, so actually, I'm gonna go ahead and pause there. Because I definitely know what I would want to pick, but I want to think about it a bit more before I pick my response. And it feels like, it's getting out to something, so I want to give it its due. So thank you for coming. I'm sorry that it's broken up into two videos. And I will be back on Thursday, not Wednesday, Thursday. I have plans on Wednesday, with more World of Warcraft, with more of the endgame stuff from Midnight. And then I should be back. Oh, well, I should be able to stream next Sunday. We're going out for dinner, but that's not. I'll have finished the stream by then, so should be able to do Mythic Love next Sunday. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And make sure to drink water, eat food, take a nap, take your meds, take a shower. Whatever you need to do for self-care, take care of it. I'll see you next time. Bye!